Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is a follow-up to a video that I did using Lashtite Glue and applying individual lashes. This is called LashFree, and it's a formula created specifically to dissolve Lashtite glue and removing your individual eyelashes. I'll go ahead and leave the link to my previous video down below. So this lash-free formula I found is available for roughly $5 to $6. I found mine on Amazon.com. And again, this is used to remove individual lashes that you applied with Lashtite glue. The directions on the back are for someone removing someone else's lashes, but I just used this on my own lashes and it worked out fine. So what you will need is a small brush and a wet cotton swab. And I say wet because you do not want to use a dry cotton swab because the cotton fibers will latch onto your lashes and it will pull them off. Now I'm just using this small concealer brush from e.l.f. and now I'm just going to pour some of the lash-free solution into the cap, and that's what you're going to use to dip the brush in. And when you dip the brush in, you just barely want to saturate the brush. You do not want it to be dripping from your brush because then it will drip onto your skin and into your eye. So here I'm just placing the brush very gently at the very base where the individual false eyelash meets my natural lash, and just very gently brush the solution onto the eyelash where you see the Lashtite glue. And you'll see it because it's a little darker. And again, just very gently work the solution into that area where they meet. And if you find that the solution, the lash-free solution, kind of drips or gets on your skin and starts to sting your eye, use the wet cotton swab to wipe it away. And again, here I'm just dipping the brush back in, getting more lash-free solution, and then go ahead and gently rub it onto your lashes, right at the base where you see the Lashtite glue. Again, wiping away any excess that could drip into your eye and sting it. And here, when it's ready to come off, it'll just slip right off with the brush. And some of them aren't going to be that easy. The Lashtite glue is a very, very strong adhesive, so you just want to gently work it into your lashes, never ever pulling or forcing your lashes to come off. Just getting that solution right at the base so that it can work its magic and dissolve the glue. And again, working with just a small amount of solution so that it can come right off. And sometimes you can pull them off with your fingers just like I did, but I would not suggest if you pull them and it's still attached to your eyelash to force it off, because you will pull off some lashes as well. So here I'm just working on the other eyelashes, just trying to get that lash-free solution just right at the base. Sometimes you'll see an eyelash attached like to the end of your natural lash, which is kind of uncomfortable when you're trying to work it in there. But what I do is just try to get all around it, underneath it, just so it can get to that point where it's attached, and then it'll just slip right off. Any eyelashes that are really stubborn, just try and get that lash-free solution right in there so you can see that here it just worked its magic, came right off, same way with that one. And then wiping off any excess that you have, because again, you do not want this stuff to get in your eyes. It just stings really bad. So for any other ones that are, just as stubborn, when you first started and they're not slipping off, I would just wait a minute or so. That's all you really need to have this stuff, dissolve the Lashtite glue. And if you need longer, just go ahead and apply more and just wait another minute. It'll eventually slide right off. Once all the eyelashes are gone, I go ahead and take whatever's left on my brush and run it over my eyelashes to make sure that all of the Lashtite glue is gone. Then I go ahead and take my wet cotton swab and just wipe over all of the areas that I use the solution on, just so that it doesn't get in my eyes later. So here you can see all of the lashes are removed and no residual Lashtite glue is on my lashes, and all of my natural lashes are still in place. I absolutely love this option. If you want to do like a DIY eyelash extensions at home and not have to spend hundreds of dollars, but you have to really be patient. For applying the Lashtite glue, it's a very slow process where you want to make sure you get it right, and then removing your eyelashes is also a very, very slow process where you just have to be patient. And when you do it over and over again, you can become better at it. I wouldn't suggest using this Lashtite glue removing any other type of eyelashes or lash glue because I don't know if the formula would work. So you just have to be really careful. Leave any questions or comments you have down below, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.